Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Satgurum Brahmavidvaram Manojavam Maruthatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayudamukhyam Sri Ramadutam Sirasa Namah.
Yes.
I think Swamiji got unmuted.
Yeah, we lost a voice.
Doing prayer, so that's why. Hari Om Swamiji, can you please unmute somehow?
Shandaya Dakshinamuktaye Namaha Satchitanandarupaya Vishwotpathyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha. Nilambujasyamalakomalangam Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Parnau Mahasayaka Charuchapam Namami Ramam Rakhuvam Shanatham. So we are on the
85.
85. Okay. Udbhavat sundaras sundo ratnanabhas sulochanaha arko vajasana shringi jayandas sarva vichai. Udbhava. Udbhava means Utkrishtam Bhavam Janma, superior birth. Bhagavan, generally all the avatars you hear, Bhagavan is not born like normal child, you see. He appears in Devaki and Vasudeva, also in the prison. He appeared. So it is, and disappear also. It's not like normal death. So here also Udbhavaha means superior birth. Utgatam, upagatam, janmasya sarva karanattvadidiva. Another meaning Shankaracharya gives. Ut means upar, beyond, before. So Bhagavan was before all creation. So therefore he is called Udbhavaha. He was there before any creation started. Udbhavaha. Then Sundaraha. Sundaraha means beautiful. And when you see that such beauty, your heart melts. That is called real beauty. When you see a beautiful person, suppose there is a beautiful person, but he is arrogant. That doesn't work. But here the beauty is, he is the one who see him. He get attracted, his heart melts. Vishwadishai Saubhagyashalitvat. So his beauty, whatever avatar he takes, whether it was Kurma Avatara or Matsya Avatara or Varaha Avatara, all of them are beautiful in its own way. Of course, when he took Narasimha Avatar also, which was unique, and then Rama Avatara, Parashurama and Rama, Krishna, they were all beauty, unparalleled. It is, Tulsidaji says, his beauty was 1,000 times more than Kamadev. That Sundaraha. Sundaha. Sundaha means Bhagavan's heart melts at the sight of his devotees. So Bhagavan himself said, Aham Bhakta Parayanaha. I am devoted to my devotees. So his heart melts at the very sight of his devotees. You can see that in Mahabharata also. Bhagavan was driving the chariot of Arjuna. Look at that. Where is Lord of the universe? He was doing the job of a Suta, charioteer, a driver's job. Even that, and also in Rajasuya, when Yudhishthira performed Yajasuya, he was receiving the Brahmanas and washing their feet. Think about it. Where is Bhagavan? Where are the Brahmanas? And that is his nature. That is called the Sundaha. Vishodharadithyat Pararupatvam. And also means he destroys even the punyas also, because punya and papa both are bondages for liberation. So Bhagavan removes that also and take you to moksha. Then Ratnanabhaha. Ratnanabhaha means beautiful navel. His navel is like a jewel, not like our navel. It is like a jewel, beauty. That also beautiful. Ratnanabhaha. Sulochanaha. Or charming eyes. Shobhanam, Lochanam, Nayanam, Jnanam va asyeti sulojanaha. And Bhagavan Shankaracharya gives here another meaning, Jnanam va. Because through the eyes only you can see the personality. The person is greedy, you can see through their eyes. The person is angry, you can see through the eyes. The person is lusty, you can see that through the eyes. Same way, if a person is a jnani, you can also see through their eyes. So Bhagavan's eyes represents jnanam. Sulochanaha. It is not only looking beautiful, but it is indicating his knowledge also. Arkaha. Brahmadibhihi pujyamairapi archaniyatvat arkaha. Arkaha means adored. Even by Brahma and others who are the most worshipped, they also worship him. Then Vajasanaha. Vajasana means, Vajam means annam, food. So Arthinam sanoti dadatiti Vajasanaha. The one who provides food for all of us. Vajasanaha. Without Bhagavan's presenting, gifting us food, what would have happened to our life? You think the food is available in the supermarket? No. Supermarket, they got it from the field, agricultural field. That agriculture also made it possible because of Bhagavan's grace. If the right time rain is not there, agriculture will not be. However advanced the country is scientifically, we are still depending upon rain. And that is the whole mechanism behind the rain itself. It is created by the Lord, the nature's law of nature. So he is the one provide food for us. Not only food, the food value also. So scientists can tell you this particular fruit has this vitamin, this particular grain has got this carbohydrate. All these things they can tell you. But still the question is, who put it there? That is what Bhagavan does. So therefore, every second, every moment of our life, we should be grateful to him because he's the one taking care of us. Then Shringi. Shringi is Pralayambasi Shringavan Matsya Vishesha Rupaha Shringi. It seems Matsya time, Bhagavan had one horn, Shringi. And there was a Raja, who was a Rajarshi, who was asked to collect all species. And Saptarshis, all of them, they collected in a boat. And Bhagavan asked the Raja to tie the boat to his horn with Vasuki as the rope. And in that, afterwards, the whole creation plunged into pralaya. And during the pralaya time, Bhagavan floated the boat along with the Raja and the species and Saptarshis. So this Matsyavatara time, the Shringi represents Matsyavatara, or it is, can be say, peacock feather, Bhagavan's. Peacock feather. Peacock feather, Bhagavan always use tilting one side. Some devotee Bhattar says it is because Bhagavan is partial to his devotees. Show this partiality. Or it can also refer to Varahavatara. Varahavatara also one horn was there. Jayantaha. Areen Adisayena Jayati. Jayhedurva Jayantaha. The conqueror of enemies. Then Sarvavijjayi. Sarvavijjayi. Sarvavit Jai. The two words are there. Sarvavit means omniscient, the one who knows everything. Jai means victorious. So, if you remember the Lord and then go to all debates, you will win. That's why in India we say, whenever the son goes for interview, just remember God, remember Venkateshwara, and then go. It will be successful. That is what is indicated here. Bhagavan is Sarvavita. You don't have to tell him your problem. He knows. Because he is Antaratma. He is watching over you. Every thought of yours, every moment of yours, every feeling, emotions, hatredness, all these are witnessed by him. Now this you should remember. Whenever negative thought comes to our mind, remember the Lord is watching. Good thought, noble thought also is watching. So the percentage of noble thought, how much, that also he knows. So you don't have to say anything to him. Bhagavan, you know everything, but I tell you my problem. That doesn't make sense. So here, Savvavita, Suvarna Binduhu. Bindu means here Anga, limbs. Avayavaha, Avayava. Bindavaha, Avayavaha. Suvarna Sadrishaha, Asyedi Suvarna Bindu. So, limbs radiant like gold. That's why Tulsidas ji says, I love that Bhagavan who is in that Tapasa Vesha, Vanavasi Rama. He loved because that time he was not wearing any ornament. No ornament, no clothes covering too much of his body. So all his beauty was very revealed. Therefore, Tulsidaji loved that particular Vanavasi form of Lord. Suvarna Binduhu, here is Suvarnam, like gold, it shines all his limbs. So that is the radiant limbs like gold. So Shankaracharya says, even up to the nails. Even nails also shine, it seems, like pearls. Sarva Binduhu. Oh, Sarva Bindu is from the next verse. Suvarna Bindu, okay. Suvarna Bindu Rakshobhya Sarva Vagishwareshwaraha Mahakruto Mahagarto Mahabhuto Mahanidhi. So Suvarna Bindu is from the next verse, 86. Bhagavan Shankaracharya joined that because to complete 800. So he has taken that Suvarna Bindu earlier. So Suvarna Bindu is already explained. Akshobhyaha. Akshobhyaha means Bhagavan's mind is undisturbed. Ragadibihi Shabdadi Vishayescha Tridasha Aribihi Ascha Na Kshobhyataha. So, Ragadveshas etc. will not influence him to get agitated. He will never get agitated in any situation. Akshobhya Sarvavagishwareshwaraha. Sarvesham Vagishwaranam Brahmadinam api Ishwara. So, Vagishwara means, Vak means speech, the Lord of speech. Now, Brahmaji has got Saraswati in his tongue. Saraswati, because he is the consort of Brahmaji. So it seems Saraswati sits in his tongue. So naturally, he is the great, or what you call, spontaneous speaker, extempore speaker. But Bhagavan is much more than that. So you can see that in Bhagavatam, little boy Krishna, when Yashodaji heard complain that this little Krishna, Kanaya, stealing butter from every house. Not only that he steals, he shares with the monkeys and his friends. So she caught him and asked, hey, are you stealing butter and eating? He said, no. Enai bakkan khao. I never ate makkan. Then, and at that time, she is seeing makkan in his mouth. You say you didn't eat makkan, but I see makkan in your mouth. Bhagavan says, that is not I ate. My friends, they put it in my mouth. That is all. Where will I get time? You send me in the morning to take care of the calves. Where is time? I am always in the jungle looking after the calves. Where is the time for me to go and steal butter? They are all telling lies. Then you are blaming me. Then again he said, you are blaming me because you are fair and I am black. So you think that I am not your son. This is what you think. That is why you blame me. Like this, he started crying. And Yashodaji felt so bad. No, beta, you did not eat butter. She confirmed. So this is the kind of intelligence, Bhagavan. And you can see as Gita Acharya, his eloquence. Vagishwara, Sarva Vagishwara, Sarva Vagishwara, the Lord of speech. Wherever there is somebody has that ability to speak, that is all Bhagavan grace. Mahahradaha. Mahahradaha avagahya sadanandam vishramya sukhamasate yoginam iti mahakrada ivi mahahradaha. Like deep waters, some people like to dive deep into deep waters and remain there. The same way Bhagavan is like deep waters of bliss. This water is the bliss. And yoginaha, all the yogis are willing to dive deep into that bliss and remain with him. So that is a Mahahrada. Mahagarta. Mahagarta means Maya, great charm. Devi Hyesha Mamamaya, Devi Hyesha Gunamayi, Mama Maya Duratteya. So Mama Maya, my Maya is difficult to cross. So Bhagarta. Or Garta is explained by the etymological meaning, means chariot. Mahagarta means chariot. Bhagavan drove the chariot of Arjuna. Literal meaning is a ditch. Garta means a ditch. So Maya is like a ditch only. You fall, you never get out. Until somebody lift you, that is Bhagavan. Mahabhutaha. Kalatraya avachinna sarubatvat. Mahabhutaha. Great being. Bhagavan's nature is unlimited. Past, present, and future. He transcends all the three period of time. So it is called Desha, Kala, Vastu, Paricheda, Sunyam. Desha means space, a particular place. You cannot say Bhagavan is only this place. Kala is available only certain time. So temple also, Bhagavan is available all the time, but only for Pujari's sake we have certain time. Vastu is seen only in one particular form. That is also not correct. He is all pervasive, omnipresent. He cannot be limited to one only form. All forms are his forms. That is the idea. So Mahabhutaha. So Mahanithihi. Sarvabhutan asmin nithiyanda iti nithihi. Great treasure house of all being. See, all our vasanas are deposited where? They are all in a microchip form. How much of data is there? So this microchip, etc. idea has come from nature only. Bhagavan invented that system. But after DNA, RNA, then only they realized this is possible. So it was Bhagavan who created all that. All our memories are stored in how many gigabytes, we don't know. And where it is stored? In him, Bhagavan only. So Mahanithihi. Now continuing. Kumudakundarakkundaha Parjanya Pavano Nilaha Amurdamsho Brudavapuhu Sarvatnyas Sarvato Mukhaha. Kum means dharani, kumudaha. Kum means dharani. Bharavatarnam kurvan modayatiti. He who gladdens the earth. Whenever he took avatar, how he gladdens the earth, because earth, Bhumi Devi says, I am not afraid of population explosion. But if there is one Mahapapi, his weight I cannot take. So, Bhagavan gladdens her by killing those papis, destroying those papis. That's why Ravana, when he used to walk, Medini, the earth used to shake. That was his papam, the weight of his papam. So the one who relieves the burden of earth is called Kumudaha, delighter of earth. Kundaraha. Kunda means jasmine flower. Kunda pushpatulyani shuddhani phalani rati dadati iti kundaraha. So, like jasmine flower, beautiful, fresh, fragrant, Bhagavan blesses the devotees as a reward to their devotion to him. So Dara also means Tor. Kum means earth. So when the earth was plunged into water, at that time Bhagavan took the form of Varaha, plunged into water and lifted the earth and placed it properly. That also means Kundara. Now Kunda, Kundopava Sundarangatva Swachadaya Spatika Nirmalaha Kunda. Kunda Shabdena Pradvishwara Lakshante. Beautiful and pure like Kunda flower. Kunda flower means jasmine flower. Parjanyaha. Parjanyaha means rain cloud. Parjanyavat adhyatmigati tapatrayam shamayati sarvan kaman abhivarshati va parjanyaha. Like rain, clouds, how when the rain comes, all the heat is gone completely. And it is soothing, cooling. The same way, like Parjanyavata, Bhagavan extinguishes all three kinds of burning. So, Adi Devikam, Adi Bhautikam, Adhyatmika Tapa. Or he who showers all desired object like rain. Pavanaha. Smritimatrena punatiti pavanaha. Means purifier. If you remember Bhagavan's name, it purifies the mind. That is why all Bhagavan Namas are purifiers. To purify the mind, take the name of Lord. Whether you know the meaning or not, it doesn't matter. People always argue, unless I know the meaning, how can I get the benefit? You are taking capsule after capsule. Do you know what is inside? You don't know. The doctor told you to take. Yes, but you take, you get benefit. So anyway, this is also a capsule given by our rishis, doctors, for us. Take it, just chant Bhagavan's name. Purifier, Pavanaha. Anilaha. Ilati preranam karotiti ilaha. Or ila mean to sleep. Sleep it represent ignorance. Anilaha means negation. Means he is ever alert, awake. That's why Bhagavan never sleeps. He is watching over you when you sleep. So, Pavanaha, Pavanaha. See, Pavana also means purifier. See, from his feet, only Gangaji has born. Gangaji has got the purifying effect because of Bhagavan's touch. So when before Gangaji appeared upon earth, she asked Bhagirath, I will come down under two conditions. One condition is somebody has to receive me, otherwise my force will be very difficult for earth to take. So that you assure. Second one, when I flow in earth, many people, all papis will be coming and taking bath and shedding their papas. How will I get myself purified? Pollution. How will I get purified? So Bhagirath thought for a while and said, yes, when you flow in the earth and people take bath with shed their papas, our Mahatmas, great rishis, even Mukta Purushas, when they come and take bath in you, you get purified again. That is why Gangaji is very pure. In Uttarakashi, Gangotri, Rishikesh, because all the Mahatmas take bath there. They go to take bath in her 3:30 in the morning. And mind you, even in winter, and it is said 3:30 in the morning, Gangaji is warm, not very hot, not very cold. Afterwards, she becomes cold. 3:30, you go, Gangaji is warm. That's a beauty. Bhagavan's grace. Then to receive you, he asked, do you have any suggestion? Then she said, why don't you try Lord Shiva? So he said, okay, I will try. That is how she came down. So Anilaha, Ila means to sleep. The one who has no sleep. Or Anilaha means Ilati Preranam Karoti. Ilati means Preranam Karoti, one who prompts you to do activities. So the one who prompts you to move, it is like your, what do you call, Apple Watch, it tells you now time to get up, stand up, don't sit. So like this Apple Watch, Bhagavan is the one prompts you to activities. Amritashaha Surupamrita Asnatiti Amritashaha. The enjoyer of immortality. He being the very source of nectar. He who gave nectar to Devatas. that Amrita Vapuhu, Amrita Vapuhu, immortal form, Mritam Maranam Tadrehitam Vapurasyedi Amrita Vapuhu. Bhagavan's form never died, it disappears. Immortal body. That's why Lord Shiva says, when Rama Ravana Yuddha, Bhagavan Rama was hit by Nagastra, by Indrajit. And Uma Parvati was listening to this katha and she looked at him. How can he be affected by Nagastra, by a person who is lying down in Naga, snake? And also, Lakshmana also got affected. Lakshmana himself is Ananda Sheshana. How can he be affected by Nagastra? And Shankara, Lord Shiva says his body, Bhagavan's body is such. It is not made of the normal Panchabhutas. It is made of special material. It cannot be affected by Nagapasha. But Bhagavan is playing because he wants to respect the person who gave the boon to him. So if boons are given, if that is not working, then people will lose interest in performing tapas. It was Bhagavan's Leela. So the same way here, Amrita Vapuhu, this Vapu body is immortal. Sarvatnya. Sarvatnya means omniscient. All knower. Sarvato Mukhaha. Having faces on all sides. In fact, all faces are his. Sarvata Panipadanda Sarvadokshimatushiro Mukham Sarvatashvimalloke Sarvamavrtatastati. 13th chapter. Bhagavan says in Gita, all eyes, all hands, all face, everything is Bhagavan's, including ours. Continuing, Sulabhas Suvradas Siddhaha Shatrujit Chatrutapanaha Nekro Dodumbaroshwadhaha Chanurandra Nishudanaha. Sulabha. Sulabha means Sukhena Labhyata iti Sulabha. Patreshu, Pushpeshu, Padeshu, Toyeshu. Patram, Pushpam, Phalam, Toyam, Yome, Bhaktya, Prayachati. Easily attainable. Bhagavan is easily attainable. Pure love alone he wants, nothing else. All your pomp and show is not necessary. Bhagavan was able to take a handful of flattened rice from Sudama. So, Sulabha, very easy to attain. Those people who love him, very easy. People who cannot love him, difficult. Sulabha. Suvrataha, of excellent vows. Now, Shopanam Vratayati Bhunkte Bhojana Nirvartadati va Suvrataha. Now, Bhagavan's vow, what is that? In Ramayana, many places he has said. In Gita also, last verse is what? Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Aham tva sarvapapebhyaha mokshayishyami ma shuchaha. I will, once you say, I surrender to you, O Lord, he will make you fearless. Saranagata Vatsalaha. One who surrendered to Bhagavan, he will save you from all miseries. And Ramayana, many times Bhagavan Ramchandraji said, even a person has killed Kodi Brahmanas, crores of Brahmana, Mahatya Papa, that is considered the most heinous sin. Even then, if he come and surrender to me, I will forgive him. Gita also Bhagavan said, Apichetsu suracharaha papepya papakrittamaha. Even a person has got PhD in sinning. Such a person also come to me once he turns towards me. Sadhureva samantavyaha. He will become like a sadhu, Mahatma. Then Siddhaha. Siddhaha means perfect. His perfection does not depend upon others' opinion. Okay. That is very important. Shatrujit, conqueror of enemies. Satyajit. He is not inimical to anybody. Others are inimical to him. And he is victorious. Shatrutapanaha, the tormentor of enemies. Shatrutapanaha. Nekrodaha. Oh. Nekrodaha, Udumbaraha, Ashwathaha. Nekrodaha, Udumbaraha, Ashwatha. These are all one word actually. So Nekrodaha means banyan tree. Nekrodaha. So banyan tree spreads up everywhere. Ambarat Udgadaha Karanatveneti Udumbaraha. Udumbara is also another name of a tree. Udumbara tree is famous for Dattatreya Maharaj. Dattatreya Maharaj sit under that tree. Udumbaraha. So Nigrodaha, banyan tree, Udumbara also another tree, Ashwathaha, people tree, Ashwatha. So Urdhamoda Matashagam Ashwatham Brahuravayam. So Ashwatha means Shwa means tomorrow, A means not, Shwa means Jiva, or that which never remain the same tomorrow. Ashwasthaha. That is samsara, this world, now continuous change. That is why that tree was compared with samsara vriksha. And Bhagavan is tree, yes. Without trees, how will we survive? Think about our life. You can't breathe. And all those trees are provided by whom? You have not watered those trees in the forest. They came on its own. And because of our unintelligence, we started cutting them for our selfish use. But Bhagavan has created them for our own sake. Ashwatha. Chanurandhra Nishudanaha. Chanura Naman Asuram Nishuditavan iti. Chanura. Chanuran Andhra Nishudana. Kamsa Chanura Mardanam, you must have heard. So before killing Kamsa, there were two wrestlers. And one was Chanura and another one Mushtiga. And Chanura was killed by Krishna. The other one was killed by Balram. So they were all champions, world champions. Challenged Bhagavan. So the slayer of Asura by name Chanura. Chanurandra Nishudanaha. Okay, we'll stop here today. So we have completed 825. What is the number of the verse?
88.
80.
88. Today we saw 4 verses only.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, good. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamaha Daya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.